All right, folks, welcome back. Hey, Jojo here with you back in the garage. Well, the last time we worked on this, Alex and I worked on this old Honda CT70, I was getting pretty frustrated because we still didn't have spark. And since then, I've been online. I got a huge shopping cart full of parts for this thing that I was going to order. And I thought to myself, you know, man, I forgot Jojo's golden rule on this whole deal, and that is divide and conquer. I don't know, you know, we know it doesn't have any spark. Every once in a while it shocks my fingies when I'm turning it over. So something somewhere is kind of working. You know, I check the points. Usually on these old things like this, you pull the cover off, you file the points, you reset them, bang, and they work. Well, this one, you know, we had a stator wiring issue that we fixed, and I thought, man, that's it. That's got to be it. And then I thought, well, you know, I soldered these new wires back on the harness. Everything was looking good. Still no spark. I'm like, dang it. So then I started looking into, well, you know, it needs a battery. It needs this. It needs that. Maybe it burned out a component. Maybe it did this. But look, man, my thought process was all out of whack. I need to test. I need to have a way to bench test each individual component to figure out exactly what's bad before we just start ordering a crap ton of parts for this thing. I mean, it's you know, it's kind of a rat anyway. So, and right after Christmas, I really don't want to be ordering several $100s worth of parts if I don't need to. So I think today, now that we're refreshed, we're in the new year, we'll bench test every individual component on here and try to figure out in the ignition system what exactly is bad and either repair it or order it and get it replaced and then leave everything else as is. So that's what we're going to do today. Stick around. I think you're going to really like this one. Okay, so as you know, as we discussed last time we worked on this thing, it had no spark. Oh, it would be nice. Key on. I got nothing here. So the first thing we got to do is we got to figure out, is it the coil or is it the stator? Stator, points, condenser, whatever else is going on here. So we got, right, in this simple ignition system, we got three components. One, stator. The stator talks to the coil, but it talks through the wiring. So that's our three components. We got to figure out what's wrong. Stator, wiring, coil. So I think what we'll do is we'll start with the easiest to test, which I think would be the coil. There's two ways you can do this. You can test it for resistance on the primary and secondary sides, just like an automotive coil. But there's an easier way that I had totally forgotten about until now. So let's try the easy way first. Actually, let's do them both. So coming back over here. All right, that's where Jojo's got to get the book out, because there's resistance readings that I just don't remember off the top of my head. Can you see that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay. So obviously on any coil, ignition coil, we got a primary and a secondary winding. So first thing we're going to do is on the primary winding, which would be the signal, which is this guy right here, and then the case or anywhere on the frame. It doesn't specify which lead goes where, but we'll try them both. So between the primary and the case, let's pick a good spot, maybe like this. We should have, it says between 2.5 ohms and like 4, I think the book says. Oh, 2.3 to 2.1 ohms. So we're right there, 2.3. So that tells us that our primary winding is good. Now the secondary, you just check right here at the coil itself, the output. That's the big hog. That's the one that'll put you on your butt. So go between the spark plug, and that says it should be like 9 to 11 ohms. What do we got? We got dirty connections, that's what we got. Uh-oh. That can't be right, right? 9 to 11, well, that's a little high on, oh, that's kilo ohms. So do we got a bad coil there? Or we got a really dirty connection? What do we got going on here? Look at in here. Not terrible, but not super awesome either. Oh, you stinker. Mega Keely, come on now. It's gotta be. Well, I guess it could be bad. That could be bad. Ooh. What's this say? Secondary coil. High tension lead and ground should be approximately 9 to 11 ohms. Oofda. We got way more than that. So, all right, maybe we got a coil problem. But just to be safe, let's try the easy way to check spark on one of these, bench test one of these coils. Okay, so with our primary lead disconnected, I'm gonna put this is my little 6-volt battery charger. It's a 6-volt trickle battery charger. I'm gonna put the positive on my battery charger to the primary of the coil, and then I'm gonna play the part of the points and send the negative to ground, and that should energize the coil and make it spark if we have anything. And I'm gonna see if, let's see, you guys gonna be able to see me get shocked? I hope so, because that's always fun. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's pick our same. Oh yeah. Well, it did it once. Did you see it? Do it once? Oh, it's doing it. You know what? Is this a new spark plug? It sure is. Is our lead bad here? That sucker, it does have high resistance, so it might still be faulty or weak. We know it's weak, right? It's got high resistance. Can you guys see that? Ah. I wish I had a different coil to put on this, because I got a feeling. See it though? Look at there. I don't know. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? Oh no, of course not. Let me zoom in. Right there is what I want you to zoom in on. Of course, I don't know. Oh, there it goes. Let's see if I can capture this on film. Now where's my ground? Here it is. I heard it. It's not happy. It's just not happy. I'm not certain it's not this either. Let me cut back some of that shielding. What do we got going on here? I just think we got a lot of high resistance. Of course, I think this has been shortened up once before. Oh, what do we got here? Look at there. Oh my. got enough to go. Oof. Must have had some heat from the exhaust pipe. Looks like it's been shortened up once already. Let's see. Still looks well insulated though. Let's cut it back just a little bit. See if we can find some good wires. Actually, let's use these to make a nice clean cut. Jaya! Let's get this baby. Looks pretty good. And then while we got that, let's go ahead and do this. That looks like that's been cracked for a long time. Got a lot of schmutz in there. Farm schmutz. Let's check it now. Still high. Shoot. That might be our problem. That just might be our problem. Of course, I looked around here. I don't have any extra coils here. I probably have one in our satellite storage area. Matter of fact, I know I do. But not a whole lot we can do about that right now. I think we found our problem, but without parts, there's not a whole lot we can do about it. We just don't have the spark. We got too much resistance on our coil. It's just not going to work for us. Shoot. Coil's bad. Hate to say it, but that's the way it goes. Well, there you have it, folks. I think what we're going to do is we're going to order a coil, which is fine. I had a coil in my basket anyway, my shopping cart. It's not super expensive. You know, like I said, man, I was kind of grabbing at straws. I was frustrated. I forgot my golden rule, which was divide and conquer. So today we divided up the system between the stator, the wiring, and the coil. And what we found was the coil was faulty. So sometimes you just got to take a step back and regroup. So appreciate you watching. Hopefully you'll stick around because we're going to have a couple more episodes on diagnostics on these types of mini bikes. Old Honda CT70. If you like what you're watching, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, leave a comment. I'm not an expert, but I got the book and I got a multimeter. All right, appreciate you watching. Catch you on the next one.